Is desperately in need of a victory as the season approaches its finale next week. Chadwick drives it down the near sideline and through the end zone. Jet sweep on first down. And with running room is Kirkland Banks. Four-man front for HBU. Play fake, and McKenzie will throw for the first time. Maybe. No, he's going to pull it down and run. Got some room to the far sideline. And dives for the first down. Straight ahead run off the left side for Kendrick King, their leading running back. Taking over for the leader of that offensive line, Matthew Oubre, who's out with an injury.
Keep your eye on number 88, Hawthorne, as well. He's a playmaker for the wide receiver position.
King again over the left side, and not much doing this time. Looks like they will. McKenzie looks to throw over the middle. Got him in at the 30-yard line. Loose at the 25 and tackled at the 23-yard line is DeJuan Thompson.
On their shoulder.
Both players first on sports like conduct pass. Down count. First down.
See the replay there, and finding a nice seam over the middle was Thompson. Now it's 1st and 10 for Lamar inside Husky territory. Banks starts in motion, give him that jet sweep left side. Cuts inside a block from King.
Very aggressive play between the tackles.
5-yard pickup on first down. Throw over the middle, and it's intercepted at the 4-yard line. Taking the ball away is Raphael Lewis, and Lewis is free to the 30. He could go all the way. They will not catch him. Raphael Lewis on the tip ball goes 94 yards for a touchdown for HBU. And one of the original 13, Danny Garza, the deep snapper. Good snap and hold. And the 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the game, and already a big play by the HBU defense. Chadwick's kickoff will hit on the end line and go through the end zone.
Like you said, Tom, it was not his fault on that last play. However, he is the leader of the offense, and he has to bounce back.
Running play coming near side. This is Thompson trying to get to the edge, and blue shirts will knock him down
To the ground.
Gain of only a yard, 2nd down and 9. McKenzie looks right, now looks left, throws, and finds his man Thompson. Lamar really pushing the tempo offensively. Trying to keep HBU off balance. McKenzie looking for some place to go, stumbles and falls for a loss of a yard, back to the 39-yard line. 2nd down, we'll call it 11. Moncure thought he was going to blitz from the near side. Number 22 now backs out. Moncure does come. They throw the other way. This is Deggs.
Let's see how they do on this 3rd down play. If they're going to go to the passing game or run the football.
3 receivers near side. Run the option. Pitch it in the backfield. And coming around the corner is Darian Randall, and he will have the first down. From the 47. And once again, it's a handoff, and this time no place to go for Randall, the sophomore. 2nd down and 10 for Lamar from the HBU 47. They trail 7-0. And once again, McKenzie to the outside, throws to Kirkland Banks, and Banks will be dragged out of bounds. Quick movement along the defensive front for HBU. It'll be a running play, and it'll be good for the first down. Cardinals started at their own 25. 3 men in the backfield. Fake it to Banks. Run option for McKenzie. Tries to use the stiff arm. But it was still a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. McKenzie to the near sideline. Nice catch and then dropped.
Success in the corporate America.
3rd down and 5. And it's a running play, and it's not going to be enough. Can they convert here on a 4th and 2 from the HBU 28? Once again, it's Wanza, and Dolan says no way.
For HBU has been consistent for this team all season. You can see in this replay here, the handoff, here comes Dolan, breaking through the tackles, bringing down the running back, getting this crowd back into this game.
As injuries have decimated the quarterback position for HBU. This is Terrence Peters. Breaks a tackle at the 35 and will go out of bounds.
And picking up some more positive yards.
Peters again will try and go up the middle. He'll ball Cody Hooks. Junior college transfer in the middle. Peters again, starts right, tried to go back left, and he ran right into Bowden. And one of the best in The Southland Conference averaging 42 yards a kick. Will send it away. Rodney Randall back at his 15. Guzman with a towering spiral kick. Drives Randall back to the 10. Fumble the football. HBU may have it at the 13. Covering the football for the Huskies. It's Derek Brown II.
Man, I tell you one thing, Tom. Momentum and breaks are on the side of HBU right now. Maybe because it's senior day. Good opportunity there by the special team.
Now they're going to go Wildcat with Ladarius Dickens in the backfield. Jet sweep for Peters. He's going to throw it back to Dickens at the 8. Got a block in the end zone. Touchdown. HBU scores on a trick play. Peters to Dickens from 13 yards, and it's 13-0.
A little razzle-dazzle there by the offensive coordinator. As they said this week in the conference call, Tom, as you can remember that we're going to go with some Wildcat, but they didn't tell us they were going to go with the Wildcat halfback pass.
No, they didn't.
Great execution there on that last play. Outstanding play call by the coaching staff. HBU is rolling right now offensively.
Well, the Huskies have been opportunistic. An interception return, 96 yards per score. Fumbled punt recovered at the 13. Halfback pass for a touchdown. Chadwick's point after try.
Wow.
It's blocked. And on the run for the Cardinals. Back to midfield, and he will go the distance. I believe that is Nate Jones. Or no, that's Randall. Randall, who fumbled the punt, picked up the loose ball on the block. Here's Peters with the throwback.
And just a simple handoff, mating the defensive backs as well as the linebackers, which allows the quarterback, which became the running back again, to get behind the receivers for the touchdown. Outstanding play call there by the offensive coordinator.
Now here's the block kick.
Good penetration there by number 30 for Lamar to get his hands up.
Garner got it, and Randall scooped it up.
Scoop and score. Randall was able to pay attention to what took place. Nothing but opportunity and real estate in front of him as he gives his team an opportunity to put some points on the board. Even though it's 2 points, it's an opportunity for Lamar to get back into this game.
And for the players to go out and do something like this, I think is an outstanding tradition that'll go for a long time here at HBU.
I agree.
Once again, Chadwick's kick clears the back of the end zone with an empty backfield. Stand and throw to the outside. Kirkland Banks trying to put a move on Dominique Barnett.
And they did that on that last play.
On second down, quick toss on the corner. And Banks with a nice move, got across the 40. Got free, and first and 10 from the HBU 49-yard line. So 3 possessions, 3 trips across midfield. Thrown to the outside, McKenzie, too tall. You want to stay away from is Nicholas Smith, number 5, one of the safeties. Second down, throwing is McKenzie, too tall on the small side. So you really don't know where these guys are coming from in a passing situation. McKenzie's in trouble on third down, reverses his field. Bowling chases him inside, and they've got him at the 40-yard line. Bowling and Moncure team up for the sack back at the 40 in Lamar territory.
Excellent job by keeping containment. You see McKenzie steps up, but he tried to turn back around to get to the outside. But here come Bowling and McCoy bringing him down. Outstanding job there by the defensive unit.
7. Brandon Taylor back deep, off the side of his foot, spirals down the near sideline. Taylor gets it and steps. Peters will take it. Plants. Peters again. Drive 3 receivers to the top of the formation. Krebs looks that way, throws that way. Caught by David Racine for the first down. Out to the
time. I wanted to see what the freshman was going to do when he had to make a big play. Well, here he is. Krebs was able to find the receiver on the come-in route. Outstanding job by the receiver to come in and focus on the football and pick up the first down.
10 for the Huskies. Wildcat, direct snap to Peters, in trouble trying to reverse his field. He's going to lose 4 yards. Hall comes in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Krebs in trouble, just has to throw it away. Coming off the edge, boxes. Everybody is within 15 yards of the line of scrimmage. Krebs under trouble. Tried to throw the screen, and Peters lost his footing. And on the punt for the second time is Guzman. Randall back to await it. He fumbled the last one, and it cost them a touchdown. And a rocket by Guzman sends Randall backpedaling to the 11-yard line. Now turns it back upfield to the 20, to the 25. Still on his feet. He's got some room with a blocker in front at midfield. Guzman is the only one who can get him, and he cannot. Rodney Randall goes 89 yards, but there is a penalty marker back at the 34-yard line, so hold the foe.
On the road.
58-yard kick, but it's going to be a block in the back.
10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Down. Lamar.
Take a look at this return again.
You can see Banks backpedaling, but the stiff arm was able to get him some momentum. Then he just jerked his way in and out of the defenders. The block in the back was right before that play, before he hit to the outside. But you can just see right there the effort.
Thompson to his right in the backfield. Fake to Wanza. McKenzie will keep. Ran into the safety, Nicholas Smith, as he got across the 20 out to the 22-yard line. But second down and 4. Give it to Wanza, and he is hit by Cody Moncure inside the 20-yard line for a loss.
Moncure is another impact player for HBU defensively. The other side of the linebacker core outside of Nolan, and you can just see his close.
Defense, number 49.
Oh.
5-yard penalty. Main second down.
Andre Walker, the deep. Fake to Wanza, throw it outside. Thompson looking for room. Garrett Dolan will make the tackle, but not before. Thompson will pick up a first down. 10 now for the Cardinals from the 40. Banks goes back toward the formation. Instead, give it straight ahead inside to Wanza, and Wanza will pick up nearly 4 yards. Banks again goes in motion again. The handoff to Wanza, and hit right as he got to the hole. Now it's third down and 5. McKenzie throws and threw it in the dirt. That was Taylor stands back at his 10-yard line. Slayton's kick will hit inside the 20. Fake to Peters, throw on the outside, too tall for Ethan Fry, their leading receiver. 34 yards of offense in the first quarter, but took advantage of 2 miscues for their scores. Krebs throwing deep near side for Fry and overthrew him. Give it to Peters, trying to break outside right, and nothing doing. The white shirts were all over him. Guzman with 2 punts for 56 yards, but now punts into the wind this time. And you can see the wind hold it up and knock it down as it hits near midfield and bounces into Lamar territory. Got a great roll down to the 40-yard line. Running play for the Cardinals went to Randall, and Randall picked up a yard. And now we got another running play to the right side. They'll toss it to him on the edge. He'll have the first down. Broke a tackle from Latravian G. Wanza over the right side, and a nice gain as he'll get in.
Shoulders, he's doing a great job thus far.
Going with tempo, and Wanza again will be about a yard. Fake to King, run the option. McKenzie will have the first down. McKenzie, quick throw to the outside. Has his man here, Dorian Gaston. Catches on the season. McKenzie running option, late pitch on the outside for Thompson. The Cardinals. Now at the 16-yard line in the red zone, 1st and 10, running play. This is Kendrick King, and the ball is stripped away, and HBU's got it. It was Latravian G who came up and got his hands on the ball and ripped it free, and another turnover for Lamar, and a 3rd turnover of the game for HBU with their defense.
We talked to the coach this week, he said King was suffering from some injuries. He looked timid on that last play, but give credit to the defensive back for the HBU as he was able to rip the ball out, pick it up, scoop.
Latravian G, that is his 2nd forced fumble of the year. Ladarius Dickens with a first down run over and the blocking H-back Tyler Carver to his right. Dickens again, started right, cut back left, will get a couple. Hall goes in motion across the formation from right to left. Krebs back in there, will throw far side for Hall, has the first down. Get in trouble trying to study defenses. B.J. Kelly now the running back. They go Wildcat with a snap to Peters, who'll keep it around the left side. And hoping to see what Lamar's defense does at halftime to try and adjust to this Wildcat formation. Peters again from the Wildcat with a play fake and no place to go this time. Krebs is back in. Hall starts in motion, reverses. Short roll near side. Krebs throws on the run, and 2 receivers in the area. Hall
and force him to go 3 and out.
Guzman on to punt again. Nice kick into the wind, but the wind knocks it down once again, coming up for the fair catch.
Let's see where that takes you.
On first down, McKenzie runs the option, find a little seam, and got across the 30.
Quarterback, but on the road, he's running, and he's doing a great job thus far.
Wanza with the handoff up the middle, and Wanza got the fake handoff. McKenzie spins away from Latravian G, and now is able to throw it away for Lamar. Empty backfield as Wanza goes in motion, throwing back near side, incomplete. This time with the wind at his back, sends it end over end near side. Brandon Taylor right on the sideline at the 14-yard line. Got across the 20 to Krebs is in at the quarterback spot. Dickens is the running back, and he's got the handoff. Tried to jump over. Osageda is up.
Get their fans over the top by producing some points here in this series, maybe before halftime.
Dickens again with a carry, and it's back Carver to the left. Try and go that way, and Dickens has got a lane. Got a block on the outside from Hall and got to the edge and across midfield. Spotted at the 46 in Lamar territory. Quick throw on the outside to David Racine. Back. Blitz coming. Krebs going to try and run option. Found a little seam and ducked under and picked up about 4 yards there by number 74, Tyler Brown. Third down and 1. Peters hitting the backfield for a loss. Lamar getting across the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Seth Adams, the junior out of Silsbee with the TFL.
Long coverage there. I see no one blocks the big man as he comes in. Scot-free on Peters, bringing him down for a loss and forcing the 4th down.
And going into, Guzman has 18 kicks inside the 20 thus far this season. Gets a good snap. Sends it high in the air. Randall just lets it go. It'll hit at the 1. Nice, great hop to the side and backwards. And it's going to roll dead back at the 1-yard line. See what Dan Dodd dials up from the own end zone. McKenzie trying to pass and had it knocked back in his face. To Marco Williams coming in with the bat.
As you can see, the quarterback tried to go with the quick pass. Williams, the junior out of Beaumont, Texas, get those big hands up, knocks the football back. Incomplete pass for McKenzie.
Bring him to my volleyball team next time. McKenzie just going to run it to the Banks goes in motion. From his end zone, McKenzie throws, finds Banks to the 10, and he'll have the first down. The Sticks 1st and 10. We're down to 2.5 to play in the opening half. McKenzie runs option, going to keep it. Latravian G turned him inside.
The outside edge was set there by the offensive tackle.
Shot block, offense, number 5, 73. At the distance to goal, remains first down.
The walk-off goes back to the 7-yard line, where it is first down and long. McKenzie from his end zone to throw. Near sideline, caught across the 20-yard line, and dragging men forward to the 25-yard. Clock rolling, 1:50 to play in the half. McKenzie keeps on the option, ducks inside, broke a tackle on the run at the 40, and stumbles. The turf monster got him as he hit the 45, and he went down at the 47-yard line, but a rumble at 22.
Hey, Tom, look at the dual threat quarterback in Blake McKenzie, the 6'3 senior, was able to decide to keep the ball. Look at the speed of the young man. Picking up the first down, showing some heart.
Cardinals have moved the ball in the entire half, but no offensive points to show. Here's McKenzie throwing deep down the seam. Caught at the 10-yard line and wrestled down at about the 6-yard line. Martell Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, the 6'4 junior out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. Going deep is McKenzie as he throws it deep to Hawthorne. Nice job there by Hawthorne to shield his body away from the defender, bring in the reception.
Yard line, can Lamar cash in? Wanza's the running back. He's got the handoff, some daylight up the middle, and ran into the pile at about the 3-yard line. 5'9". He's got it again, coming left side, broke a tackle. Dolan got to the end zone for a touchdown. Good snap and hold, kick up on the way, and the kick is good. The very start from the 7-yard line when he made the completion to Daggs. That spearheaded the drive. Martinez's kick coming near side, taken at the 1-yard line by Dickens. Dickens hit across the 15, kept his feet, and went out to about the 24-yard line. I think part of that is because you've got the young quarterback, as you mentioned, but for Lamar, 3 men deep for HBU. Short pooch kind of kick that'll hit just inside the 20. Taken on a hop by Dickens.
Yeah, you got to be able to keep him out of the box. They lined up 8 guys in the box against HBU.
Pump and go for Ethan Fry. Oh, he lost the ball. Will be to the left shoulder of Krebs. Peters tries to burst up the middle and got across the 30 to about the 33-yard. Krebs looks to throw. Lifts it near sideline for Racine. Over his head, incomplete. There was contact.
Holding. Defense. 10-yard penalty by rule. Automatic first down.
Take a look here at the bottom of the screen. You can see right there
The tug on the jersey by the defensive back. Good move by the receiver to cut from the outside back to the inside, which forces the defense.
a redshirt freshman making his first start. Gonna throw deep again. He's got Racine, but it's underthrown and intercepted inside the 20-yard line. And the Cardinal offense, they started their own 17. Oh, they tried the wide receiver screen for Kirkland Banks.
They did a lot of that in the first half. He was able to make a play on that one.
Pitch it out for Wanza, broke one tackle, got out to the 20-yard line the first half. Banks goes in motion. McKenzie looking this way and threw it too far, looking for Banks, but there was great coverage. Fourth punt of the afternoon coming up for Tyler Sladen. Kind of a wild snap. Did nice to corral it. Ball hits inside HBU territory.
Plays in a row.
Movement at the line of scrimmage. Jumping across was 94 Cameron Houston. I think he did it on his own volition.
94. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Was not a factor in the first half for either team.
Running play for Ladarius Dickens. Give it to Dickens. Burst over the left guard. He'll have the first down. New set of downs for the Huskies at the Lamar 45. Dickens again. Tries to read a hole. Broke through one tackle and got about 4 to the 41-yard line. Second down and 6 for the Huskies. And we get a penalty marker thrown in by the referee, Christian Watson.
False start. Offense. Number 20. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Dickens, who is having a nice little bit different play call. Krebs will throw. Looking far side for Fry, and again, he and Stanton get tied up. Here they come, all-out blitz. Krebs throws for Racine, and over the head. Back at his 10-yard line to await the kick from Christian Guzman. Guzman will try to pin him deep with a wobbly kick. It'll hit inside the 10 and take another great stop right at the 7-yard line and roll to the 5. That is twice now. Guzman has done an outstanding job of pinning Lamar deep in their own territory. Last time, score is going to be huge. You're right. So from the 5 and the shotgun, it's a running play. And breaking away from tackles across the 10 and now close to the 15-yard line was Miles Wanza. Boy, HBU had that read perfectly, and somehow Wanza escaped.
Wanza's hard to find behind any lineman, and he's a smaller running back at 5'9". As you can see here, he hides behind the tackles and the guards, which makes it very hard for the defensive players to find him to bring him down.
On 2nd and 1, Wanza make 1st and 10 for the 23. Another running play, and this time it is DeJuan Thompson.
Now for Lamar.
You and I could have gotten positive yardage on that play. On 1st down, Wanza hit in the backfield will be brought down by Cody Moncure back at the 31 for a loss of 3.
Haven't called his name in a while. Moncure, the linebacker impact player for HBU, just runs down here, fights off the offensive lineman, catches Wanza in the backfield for no gain.
Second ball at their own 31-yard line. Bowling comes up from the edge, missed the running back. Wanza breaks away and drags Garrett Dolan with him out to the 36-yard line for a 5-yard gain. That's Wanza. Dolan with 9 tackles in the first half. 3rd down and 8 this time for the Cardinals. McKenzie to throw, near side, and just threw it away. Taylor stands back at his own 24. High snap, Sladen with a knuckleball. Taylor runs up, takes it at the 32. And a couple of blocks, has some room near sideline, inside Lamar territory.
Further return. Legal block in the back. Return team. Number 21. 10 yards, foul.
Chris Hardiman with the block in the back. You see the defensive player go flying by right there. Cost a big return from Brandon. Keeping the ball for the Wildcat is Isaiah Hall down the near sideline and out of bounds. Across. First and 10 from the 46 now. Hall stays as the Wildcat back. This time he'll give it to Terrence Peters. He's got some room on the sideline across midfield and should have a first down inside the 45-yard line of Lamar territory. Nope, they say he's out of bounds at the 45, a yard shy.
This time Hall decided to give it to his running back as he has some speed as well. Cut back to the outside. Peters was able to use that 5'8" frame.
Hall stays as the Wildcat quarterback. Give it to Peters up the gut, ran into a wall right near the first down. I don't know if he got there or not. This time under center goes Krebs. Quarterback sneak and just shoved from behind. And again, they try and push him forward, and I think they're going to give him progress inside. First and 10 for HBU with a 4-point lead. Hall from the Wildcat had some daylight right side, but then ran into guess who? Yeah, Lamar. Hall goes in motion as Krebs is in at quarterback. Krebs going to throw again down the sideline for Fry, and he just off his fingertips. That time Fry was able to track the ball, but it was just beyond his fingertips.
Just led a little bit too much there by his quarterback, the freshman. Fry, separation from the defensive back, got his hands on it, was not able to bring it into his body for a reception.
So it's 3rd down and 8 now for the Huskies. Peters goes in motion. Krebs under pressure, looks for Peters, tried to make a one-handed catch. Bowden was all over him to make sure he could not bring it in to attempt a 58-yard field goal.
Here we go.
Now, he had a 60-yarder last year. "58 yards from the far hash mark. Spotted. Sent on its way. Does it have a chance? It's good! 58-yard field goal for Alec Chadwick. My goodness! HBU's lead is out to a touchdown. 16-9. Chadwick to kick it off. Sending it deep near side. Will hit and bounce out of the back of the end zone. And seeing the Cardinal offense can do to answer. On first down, McKenzie rolls right, throws right, finds Banks. Banks eludes the tackle of Moncure, comes down the sideline. Kind of an all-purpose guy. Here's Miles Wanza on the toss on the option play, and he just put a shoulder into Nicholas Smith. McKenzie calls for the snap. Jet sweep for Banks. Got around Nicholas Smith and down the sideline. Ball is moved out to the 46-yard line. Fake it to Banks. McKenzie wants to throw, steps up, will throw, and beyond the intended receiver, Cole Robinson at the 35-yard line, but there's a marker down at the line of scrimmage, and I think we're going to get an offensive holding call against the Cardinals.
Holding. Offense. Number 63. 10-yard penalty. Main second down.
Left guard Connor Ward. Receivers to either side for McKenzie. Jet sweep for Thompson. Broke one tackle, got
trying to get their offense going here in this 3rd quarter.
And penalty markers are down. We get a false start? We did. When McKenzie stopped the count and looked up to the sideline for a play call, one of the offensive linemen flinched. Well, actually, it was the receiver, and it'll be 2nd down and 20 once again. McKenzie fakes to Wanza. Has time. Throws sideline, too tall for, without a doubt, their best cover guy. 3rd down and long. Quick toss to Wanza, and he'll get across the 40 to about the 42. But
football, these young men is great character players, and they have a bright future for them after they leave HBU.
High snap once again. Sladen brings it down. Nice kick toward the near sideline. And Taylor lets it go out of bounds. Own 22-yard line. Krebs, the quarterback, gives to Dickens. Dickens with a nice cutback move. Second down and 5 for the Huskies. Krebs stays as the quarterback. Dickens again coming left side and fighting hard. He'll be close to first down
right now for HBU.
Quarterback sneak formation. They're trying to push Krebs forward, and I don't think. See what Guzman could do now here from punting situation. An end over end wobbler. Fair. So first and 10 Lamar from their own 26. McKenzie on the option, tossed it on the outside for Thompson, broke a tackle, got to the 30 and carrying defenders forward. Hitching his get along as he went to the far sideline. Give it to Banks on the jet sweep on 2nd and 1, and he'll have the first down and a lot more before Blake McKenzie's gone the distance at quarterback. Little play action in the backfield, looking to launch it deep for Hawthorne, too deep.
Increase here in this third quarter. Going into the second half, they didn't have over 100 yards, but right now they increased their running game, and it showed in the last third quarter.
They went from 54 yards to 107, 13 on third down. They were 0 for 3 in the third quarter. McKenzie in trouble, making 0 for 4 as he is sacked inside the 45-yard line. And the blue shirts fired up again.
Defensive coordinator dials up the blitz down the middle. As you can see, everybody coming after the quarterback. McKenzie, number 49, it looks like out there first. Andrew Walker, the defensive end.
Out as well, punting situation for Slayton. Slayton with a nose-up spiral. Oh, Taylor fumbled it, but Johnny. Wildcat formation with Hall as the Wildcat back. Give it to Dickens with room on the right side. Who's in on that stop, 2nd down and 6. Hall gives it, Dickens going left. And 3 of 12 is HBU. The throw is deflected. They were looking for Dickens, and Miles got his hands up on that and deflected it away. Banks is the deep back, standing just inside his 40. Guzman's kick is blocked. It's loose, and will be carried in the end zone for a touchdown, Lamar. Picking up the loose ball for Lamar was Desmond Fields, and we're a point after a try away from being tied.
I talked about Lamar needed a huge break or a turnover, and the special teams player stepped up. Just penetration down the middle. It looks like number 7 got his hands on it as they scoop and score as Lamar finds a way to get back into this game on the road with that block field.
Ball on its way, and the kick is good with 12:29 to play in the third quarter. We've got a new ball game. HBU 16, Lamar 16, even at 16 apiece.
And we can say both of those plays got Lamar into the game and also kept Lamar into the game here in the fourth quarter.
Short kick taken at the 8-yard line by Dickens, trying to go back the other way, and he'll get to the 25-yard line. 49 for Lamar, and that's David Crossley. Boundary, and we're ready for action. So HBU in a tie ball game starts deep in their own territory, and they're going to start even deeper after the left guard and the left tackle, Aaron Gonzalez and friends moved early. Now the ball's going back to the 8-yard line. Bad for Lamar. Delayed handoff for Peters. No place to go. Now you have him pinned deep at 2nd down and 17. Krebs going to throw from his goal line. Looking for Fry and almost intercepted by Stanton. Now there's 5 men at the line of scrimmage for Lamar. It'll be a running play for Peters. Has a little bit of daylight. Spun through a tackle and got out to the 19-yard.
Another punt.
Let's see if Guzman can shake off the block punt. Oh, movement at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be another false start for HBU.
It's amazing how a block punt can get the front line a little timid as guys start to move around on the Lamar side, which forced the false start.
27, 5-yard penalty.
So that's 2 false start penalties against HBU. Hands at his goal line. At the HBU 45 is Banks. Good snap, no rush this time, and Guzman gets it away. Banks whistles for the Ferricks, recruiting the same territory, so If you can say, hey, we won this game, you want to come play with us. Here's McKenzie deep down the middle and just beyond the fingertips. Gives all the momentum to you in this ball game, and they went for it on first down. On second down, this is a running play. Thorne and Banks are at the far side. Deggs on the near side. McKenzie going to be sacked. Andre Walker with the sack back at midfield for HBU.
And there you have it, the sophomore Walker chopping at the bit, coming out to McKenzie. As you can see in this replay, Walker coming from the top side, defensive end position. Good job to get away from the offensive tackle, but great job bringing down the quarterback.
Situation for Tyler Sladen. Good snap this time. The end over end kick to the near sideline on a fair catch will be made. Ties the game at 16 all. Running play, Dickens on first down, a hard-fought 5 yard. Krebs fakes to Peters, throws back the other way into coverage for Racine. Krebs with time, throws far side for Hall, knocked away at the very end. Banks is back at the 46 in HBU territory, and we have markers again. And the special teams have fallen apart here for HBU. This will be interesting to see if they were drawn, if the offense moved because of defensive movement. Watch in the middle for Dabney, number 7. There he is. He gets in there and causes everybody to move. Now, is the walk-off enough for a first down? It is. Wow. As the trigger man for this offensive set. Hall gives to Peters. Tries to find room to the left and only got a couple of yards. Hall gets the snap. Gives it to Peters, trying to find room. Krebs with the snap. Forced out of the pocket, in trouble, has to get rid of it. On to punt. Banks standing at the 45-yard line in Lamar territory this time. Guzman with a good snap. Oh, hits a good one. He's chasing Banks all the way back to the 30-yard line. Has a couple of blocks, but he'll be run down at the 35-yard line. Special teams play there by Langston Tunson.
All game, special teams wise, his leg has been phenomenal for HBU here in front of their home fans.
Delayed handoff, and Wanza's got some room up the middle into HBU territory, and he'll spin away from G and get inside the 35-yard line. Big run by Miles Wanza on 1st and 10.
HBU have an opportunity to break away from some tackles, pick up the first.
2nd and 7. McKenzie with the flip out to Thompson. Thompson's got the first down and more. He's loose going back to the far side of the field at the 10. He'll be wrestled down at the 6-yard line by Barnett.
We have a flag on the play.
Flag is back at the 25-yard line, however.
Offense, number 83. Continue our film.
The tight end, Mason Syke, been on the verge a number of times and haven't been able to finish off games. Here's McKenzie to throw.
And coverage.
Looking for the end zone. Is it
Touchdown.
caught? Yes, touchdown. Isaiah Howard. And Lamar leads for the first time at 22-16.
Well, he finally connected with his tall 6'4" wide receiver, the junior, and Isaiah Howard. Blake McKenzie going deep, showing that strong arm in this replay. Good blocking up front as you see McKenzie going through his progression. Man-to-man coverage for Isaiah Howard and the defensive back. Howard used that frame at 6'4" to be able to shield off the defender, come down in the end zone for the touchdown and the lead for Lamar on the road.
All right, the player's under review. Now, does he come down inbounds? Let's see if we can see right there.
Touchdown. That's touchdown. He only needs one foot
Looked
down.
like the left foot was down before the right foot hit the end line of the goal line.
Yeah.
Ball back and down, kick, line drive through the uprights. Score. So now Martinez to kick it off for the Cardinals. Sends it deep. Near side, Terrence Peters just lets it go out of bounds. The quarterback spot is Jack Swenson. He's been the backup all year, and he's going to be sacked. Loss of 8, 2nd down and 18. Swenson will pull it down and run across the 20, across the 25, and diving near the 35-yard line, close to first down yardage for Jack Swenson for the first time in the game by 7. Swenson, play fake, throw far sideline, looking for Racine. Penalty marker coming in. He was tied up with Nate Jones, and they're going to get Jones simply because he never knew where the football was, never looked back.
Absolutely. He never turned his head, Tom, and that's a good call there as Hall was trying to go for a play. The defensive back has to turn around.
Defense, number 21, 15-yard penalty.
This will be a run for Terrence Peters. And he fights hard to get 4 yards. They really fired off on the snaps in today's game. Second down, Swenson to throw, far sideline, Hall can't bring it in. Ball. So now it's 3rd down and 6 for HBU. Hall goes in motion, comes back near side. Pressure coming on Swenson, throws it out for Hall. He's got it, and he'll be close to first down yardage. Huskies seeking the tying score. 3:50 to play in the game. Peters up the middle, will get 4, but a marker is down. Might have a holding call as Chaston Brooks wound up face down on the turf. We'll wait for Kristen Wilson to tell us.
Defense, number 62.
Oh!
10-yard penalty. First down.
3 receivers far side. Running play near side for Peters. Trying to navigate, trying to keep his feet, got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 11. You can hear the wind is picked up in our field microphone. You can hear the wind vibrating through it. Fry goes in motion far side. Swenson's in trouble, and he's not going to get away. Blitz coming. Swenson throws for Fry, broken up at the last minute by Caleb Abram. What a play by Abram, the sophomore from DeSoto, Texas.
You knew that HBU would go to their number 1 receiver in Fry. They got the blocking up front, as you can see in the replay. Good closing speed by the defensive back there, put his hand in there, knocked the ball out for Fry, forcing the 4th down.
3 receivers to the top of the formation. Just a 3-man rush for Lamar. Swenson lets it go down the sideline, and it's incomplete. From 34-yard line. McKenzie will give it to Miles. Miles just plows ahead. It's 2 weeks when he was out with injury. He's got it again. He'll lose 2 yards back to the 35-yard line. Quentin Peoples. McKenzie sends a man in motion. Running play. Just will get a couple of yards to between the 37 and the 38-yard lines. He just got it away, end over end. Taylor called for the fair catch, made it to 27. Get the 27-yard line, and if it's roughing the kicker, the game is over.
Running to the kick.
Yeah.
Kicking team, number 47, 5-yard penalty, made 4th down.
Well, now it's a running in pass on this play. Swenson throws. They looked for Racine, broken up, and Lamar has come to Houston and snapped a 7-game losing streak and picked up their first Southland Conference win of the season with a come-from-behind 23-16 win over HBU.